This morning, and today I would like to go over the XRP price chart. So as we can see here from where we last left off, we kind of did the same topping structure that I talked about here. We had that slap down, we saw that there was a quick return move here, and then it kind of just zigzagged, kind of just showing some type of topping out structure. And if I go ahead and I zoom in on the most recent price action that we got here, we are still creating an XRP type consolidation, which XRP does almost every time. This entire structure is pretty much made of these structures, and I've seen them break and do all kinds of different things. But as far as this structure goes, you get your high point here, comes down 1 1 2 2 3. So technically this would be your breakout point right here at 0.588 for this structure, and it already shows that it's broken out. But I believe this is probably a fake breakout because we haven't surpassed this high here, the second impulse at 0.598. So if we get a sustainable breakout over 0.598, then immediately we're expecting an upside break. So we almost got there, and we just barely got wicked out right here, right before we could show momentum of breaking to the upside out of this consolidation. And if we wick out here and turn around, the first place we're coming for is this area of 0.575. And that would be biased to the downside. It is possible we break to the upside out of this, but as far as just price action goes, I think the last consolidation we got here that I drew out, that was a little bit low hanging, we kind of almost got lucky to break to the upside out of this and just skip the back test. So we're missing the back test altogether on this one. We're getting that same exact symmetrical triangle up here. It's just a little bit shorter of a consolidation period. You can see before it's already trying to break out right now. Whether that's to the upside or the downside, that's yet to be seen. But this original one here broke to the upside. It's possible this second one right here breaks to the downside. And I'm just going to go ahead and measure this consolidation for you guys, just to give you a possible move in either direction. You take the top and then measure to the bottom, first bottom, put it in the center. Yeah, so if we break down out of this consolidation right here, just this level, we're looking at a 0.532. That's about the juice that we have in this symmetrical triangle right now that we're forming if we were to break to the downside. And then the same also applies to the upside. Let's just say, okay, move that to the upside. You're looking about 0.64 around there, 0.64 if we break to the upside out of this pattern. And that would be really surprising if we went ahead and just kept breaking to the upside out of these consolidations without any backtest whatsoever. But I'm thinking it's possible we might get that back test on this consolidation. This one right here, we talked about it. I drew this blue line where the consolidation was going to happen. We got the break to the upside. Now we're in the same exact consolidation. I'll just move this blue line over. It's just a little bit shorter. And then we're going to go ahead and see. I'm assuming this one might break to the downside. It is possible that it breaks up, but I'm thinking probably it breaks to the downside here. If it does break to the downside, the first place that XRP is going to be looking for is going to be this last low on the consolidation. So that'll be the 3-3 on the consolidation for XRP's low right here, and that's about 0.544. So if it comes down, that's the first place the XRP is looking for. It's trying to take out that level because there's a bunch of stops under that third low. Right now, if I showed a stop underneath the third low of this most current consolidation, it'd be about right here at 0.575. 0.575. That would be the stop out point for here. So these are where the orders are sitting. 0.575 and 0.544. We got lucky and we broke out of the top side of this consolidation right here around the 7th and 8th. Came up. Now we're forming another consolidation up here. If we break this green line of 0.597, then we're expecting a move upwards, and any wicks to the top side are going to be on short time frames would be expected to continue if we pass this area of 0.596, 0.597. But if we're not able to make it over that line and we get wicked out here, or come a little higher and get wicked out and then come down, we're going to be looking for 0.575. Further down, we're looking for 0.544. That's where all the orders are. And if we can't hold on this consolidation that we made here from the 7th and 8th of November, then we know that we're probably going to come down here and tag the 0.512 level. It seems like it's getting a little further away. I personally think it's a little bit less likely to come down and take this area, but it's just something to be aware of. And really quick, I'm going to zoom out to the weekly, so you can almost see a bottoming structure, but as an example. But just take a look at this bottoming structure right here. You see we had the long wick, we got a heavy curl over here, and then we start to get these zigzags up. So if I go out to the weekly real quick, you see something similar in the 2021 bull run. So you get this bottom right here, and then you get your curl over right here. It wasn't as significant. You didn't really come down as far as you got on this current bottom, but that would be the basic structure. You get that low point, curl around, and then you get your first consolidation, which we got, and that was low leaning, breaks explosively to the upside. Then you get your second consolidation up here, but that breaks down, and then you have a sizable sell-off. I know it was SEC case for this sizable sell-off, but it still follows the same exact structure that a bottom follows. And then that's your retest right here, and comes down, takes out this level, and then it continues on up, makes one more consolidation about around the high, and then it goes. So we're gonna have to see how it plays out, but this is what a bottoming structure looks like, and we're gonna see if we get this long-legged sell-off just to backtest these two levels before we continue on up into the bull run and get that amazing God candle that I know we're all waiting for. It's pretty close. It's probably a couple of weeks to a month away. So there's still going to be a little bit of chop here, but we're doing really well and we're moving up nicely. Thank you.